Okay, girls, I got a question for you. How excited are you both about summer school?
No,
What do you mean, no?
hell no, I'm not doing that stuff again. No,
Actually, you're
no.
you're signed up for reading camp, honey. It's not summer school, it's summer school, but it's fun. It's
I'm
reading.
gonna make you dress up as me and you're gonna go to my school and do summer camp and like all of that stuff because I'm not attending that.
Oh, you're gonna go.
That
But what
is
about you,
bullshit.
Delilah? I know you're really excited about summer school because you love school so much.
I might just run away later. So I already have my bags packed. I guess I should just go.
Well,
So
guys, I think you'll be okay. You'll
you
be all
guys
right.
aren't excited about summer school?
No.
Neither of you. It's fun to learn.
No, it's not.
Have you ever been in school?
You guys are both used to getting up early already anyway. You have a routine. You know, it's fun. It's
You
summer
think
school.
we want to go to school?
Yeah. You said you love
No.
your teacher. Sure, of course.
I do not want to go to school. You can go to school.
No,
You know,
I'm
sorry.
done. I finished.
Yeah, but you should go back to school.
I did it once. I'm good.
Hey, y'all, welcome back to our new series where we are going to talk about TLC's Honey Boo Boo and things that are happening in our lives. We're going to talk about the latest things that are going on TikTok. We're going to talk about things that are going on in our everyday lives. We're going to talk about things that happened in episode 2 of TLC's Honey Boo Boo. Before we get into it, I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Stormy. I'm the mom of these crazy children and the wife of this guy.
I'm Eric. I'm the dad. I'm the coolest for the record.
What?
Who
Actually,
are you?
I'm the coolest. Who, me?
Yeah, who are you?
Ameliya Rose, obviously. Stop pretending like you didn't know that.
I'm the best one out of all them. My name is Dalilah.
I don't know
Oh my
about
gosh,
that,
my
but
camera.
Oh, really, Dalilah? I'm better than you.
In your
Okay,
dreams.
so let's get
In
into
your
it, you
dreams.
guys. Before we start talking about what happened on episode 2 of the Honey Boo, Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, let's talk about things that are going on in our lives, like what's happening lately with us. That's kind of a big deal. Like, for instance, what happened today? What happened in our life today, Delilah?
We found our cat, Fancy. She's right here. Because she ran away. And we got her in a cage. So, yeah.
So Fancy is actually pregnant. She is a Persian cat. She's how old is Fancy, Eric? She's 6 years old. Um, she ran away like about a month ago, and she was gone for 2 weeks. Um, and we had to set up these traps. They're like raccoon live traps or whatever. So we set up like 3 of them. And we have to bait them with tuna and all kinds of stinky cat
clearly she's a
stuff.
sucker for tuna fish.
So we end up catching her on top of catching raccoons, possums, other neighborhood cats. We even caught, what the hell did we catch? What was that thing?
Gopher.
A gopher. So anyways, we ended up catching her and there's like these new things nowadays where they're like pet washes where you go to like a car wash and it's like half a car wash, half a pet wash.
Self-service pet wash. Neat.
So we have a puppy and his name is Larry. He's a basset hound and he's not even a year old yet. And we have Church, which is a cat, and he's 7. Are they 7 years old?
He's a year older. Yep, 7.
So we have to be safe, right? So this is what we went through a couple weeks ago. We had to take her to the pet wash. We had to flea bath her, all this stuff. The fastest we could get into a vet, we had to wait like 2 days. So we get her into the vet. Come to find out there was no fleas. Thank God. Holy crap, thank God. So everything was good with her. She was a little underweight, which is good. Everything's fine. We get her home. she's home for what, a week?
Yeah, a week.
On Easter, Alana decides to open the bathroom window, which is on the second floor of our house. And the bathroom window's opened. Eric goes up there to use the bathroom, turns on the light. There she goes, out the window. So not only have we been racking our minds thinking that she's hurt and cannot find her anywhere, so we had to do the traps again, bait the traps, all that good stuff. And this morning, she was in there. We caught her with some tuna and some sardines and whatever stinky shit Alana put in there to catch her. So she's home now.
Yeah, she's on.
So that's one big thing that's been happening in our life. What else, Eric? Think of another one.
The restaurant's coming along. We went there and started renovations, removed a wall.
So, in case you guys didn't know, we actually decided that we are going to get into the restaurant business. So we were going to name it Lolly and Pops because we are grandparents. We do have a 2-year-old grandchild. But after my dad passed away, we had decided that we were going to name it Larry's Place because my dad is the reason that I have a passion for cooking, and it was kind of something that we've always wanted to do, me and him. So we are doing that, and I don't know, honey, go ahead and tell them what we've been doing at the restaurant.
So the place that we got was a former restaurant. It had been a restaurant for many, many years in the same location. It was an Italian restaurant. So we're doing a full renovation, a diner style restaurant, breakfast and lunch only. Building's outdated, all new flooring. We removed the wall. We've been working to prep the walls for paint. All new decorum, all new fixtures. So we're just getting started. It was our project for May. So we hope to open hopefully at the end of June, beginning of July. But honestly, it's just a lot of work right now. Just clean up and renovation, getting it ready for inspections and all that good stuff. So very nice place.
So, on top of the new restaurant, we also, some of you may not know this, we also have a customization store, and it's called Customize Me. I'm wearing clothes, the kids are wearing clothes, the cups. On top of the restaurant stuff, I have so much going on. We ship everywhere, different states, different countries. Um, I make everything that you could think of, down to tumblers with pictures on them, clothes, tutus, memorabilia stuff. Oh, so that's pretty busy. And like right now, I have this huge order for a family reunion. So that's like 30 tumblers and 30 shirts that I have to make, and I only have 2 hands, and it feels like nobody else around here likes to help do that kind of stuff, so. So we have that going on.
So yeah, that started off as an internet only business, and she just had to have a shop. And now she's feeling the results of having a successful shop because we have an Etsy store as well. Over the summer and the winter, we sold through the TikTok shop, which just overwhelmed us completely. So we're just back to the Etsy store and then the brick and mortar store here locally. So she stays busy. A lot of memorial stuff, a lot of wedding stuff. We're going into the wedding season. So she's getting orders. Very busy.
So, another thing that we have going on today, actually, Alana is getting ready to go to her senior prom. Um, this is insane that it's her senior prom. It's the last one. I feel like it's went by so fast. She's not only going to her senior prom tonight, but she's getting ready to graduate high school. And I don't know, for me, it's just unreal, I had her as a young mom. I mean, at our high school graduation, I was pregnant with her and holding my 1-year-old son. So I feel like that was just yesterday. And here she is getting ready to graduate herself. After graduation, she plans on doing esthetician school, and she works full time. So that's what's going on with her. Um, What's going on with you guys? Dalilah, do you have anything that's going on in your life right now?
Yeah. I mean, Amelia's pretty annoying. Mom is just mom. And then Eric, he's horrible at Fortnite. Just the usual and all that.
Oh, please, Dalilah. You're horrible than me and that.
I am amazing at Fortnite, okay? I am amazing.
Okay, so you don't have anything going on. What about your dance coming up?
Oh, well, it's not really anything special. I'm kind of just going with my friends and yeah.
Just another middle school dance.
It's your first dance. It's a huge deal.
I've had dances before.
It's your first middle school dance.
Middle school dance.
Don't I get one middle? Oh, wait, no, you're right. But it's really not that big of a deal, honestly. I
It
mean,
is. It's huge. So, other than that, summer vacation's getting ready to start. Are you excited about that?
what do you think?
I would assume so because you hate getting up in the morning to go to school.
That's why summer school's in the afternoon this year. Signed her up.
What?
Both of you.
I'm not going back
You're going to
summer
reading
school.
camp, and Delilah's going
You're
to summer
going to
school in
summer
the evening.
school.
You're going to reading camp. So, okay, we'll move on to Ameliya. Ameliya, what's going on in your life right now?
That you're annoying, Dalilah's annoying, Alana's... Joshua is extra annoying. You're extra annoying. Extra annoying.
Okay.
So,
Well, me and Dad has just been sitting on the couch and playing Fortnite, but I've been going out with my friends too.
Now you have it.
Okay. So, other than everybody annoying you, Ameliya, Ameliya Rose,
Pay attention.
other than everybody annoying you, you don't really have anything going on?
Well, other than you being annoying.
Not really.
It's kind of like a full-time job, right,
Oh,
Amelia?
really? You've been extra annoying.
Okay.
Annoyinger than Josh.
Okay, we
Okay.
gotcha.
All right. So nothing's going on in your life besides summer vacations getting ready to start.
She's
No.
boring.
What happened with school? Like, what do you have going on in school right now?
Yesterday, we had the math state test number 2. We had already 6 tests, and that's bullshit. You know that.
Well, that's
So
the
I
state's
think you could
rules.
just take me out of school now.
Did you do good for the testing though?
Hell yeah.
Would you like to get into the show now?
Hell yeah.
All right, so we are going to get into episode 2 of Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. In this episode, so many things happen. They end up getting a pig. It's going to be a Glitz Pig. They go to a food auction. Yeah. So that happens. They end up they go to an ultrasound for Anna. They have a whole total mess of putting together a playpen. There's just so much stuff that we're going to dive into and talk about. And there's just like one thing that I really want to discuss because once upon a time, we actually purchased a pig. So that was pretty interesting to me and very cute. Dalilah, do you want to start it out and talk about the time that we got a pig?
So, I don't know, a few years back, me and Amelia, we really wanted a pig, and we were just begging Mom for it constantly. And one day, after we got home from school, he was just there. That's just how I remember getting him, and I don't know. He got really big, which we did not expect that to happen because he was supposed to be tiny. I guess we just got ripped off.
Do you remember what you named your pig? Hey Hey. Do you remember why you guys named him Hey Hey?
It's like the pig from Moana.
Yes. So that was a few years back, so you might not remember a lot of it, but we ended up, the lady that does my nails, she was breeding these miniature potbelly pigs, supposedly. And Hey Hey turned into a boar. So I don't remember. My friend actually has him. She ended up taking him because obviously, like, we have a big household as it is. And Amelia was only, what was she, like 3, Eric?
Yeah, about 3
She
years
was
old.
like, yeah, 2.5, 3 years old. So there was no way in hell that I could handle all that kind of mess. So my friend ended up taking him and she still has him. How much does he weigh now?
He's a couple 100 pounds. He's
Yeah.
big. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's that whole thing on our pig. Um, so you guys, there's so much to unpack what happened in this episode. So what did you guys think? Like, how did you guys like this episode compared to the first episode of Here Comes Honey Boo Boo?
I thought it was not as good as the first episode. I mean, the first episode seemed so much more exciting. So many more things were happening. This episode was kind of slow for me. It didn't seem like the family did very much. And, the auction scene, I can't relate to it at all.
What about you, Amelia? What did you think about episode 2? Did you like it as much as you liked the first episode?
Yeah, it was okay. But the most thing that actually standed out to me was what Dalilah said. It was the pig. Pretty cute.
Yeah. Dalilah, what did you think about episode 2? I know you didn't watch episode 1, but what did you think about episode 2?
I thought it was funny, and I don't know. Honestly, I could kind of relate to some of the things that were happening, but I don't really know much about it. I just watched the first episode, so.
Yeah. Do you think that your family definitely like relates to this family a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. I would say that.
Okay, so in the first scene, they're all sitting around and Alana decides that her pig is going to be gay.
Oh, what I got? New member of our family. I think Alana's gonna love him.
Oh my god, loud.
He'll fit in real good, him.
And they name the pig Glitzy. So what do you think about him being a gay pig, Amelia? What do you think about that?
That's pretty cool. When I grow up, I want a gay best friend because like they're just the best. And they do not lie to me like you do and girls.
Oh, so you want a gay boy best friend?
And like they tell you like if your hair is not cute or your outfit, they have very good taste
Oh, that's
in
Okay.
outfits
pretty-
and hair.
pretty random.
But you do not, Mom. You do not.
Okay, so I respect all of that about you wanting a gay boy best friend, but this is a pig, so I mean he can't really help with hair and clothes and all that good stuff. So
Yeah, but I would
just-
paint the fuck out of his nails, okay?
oh, okay, all right. Dalilah, what
And
do
I
you
would
think
do his
about?
makeup, but
And you would do his makeup?
yes.
Oh, Dalilah, what do you think about a gay pig?
I don't know. I think the idea is cool. I mean, it's fun to think that, I guess. But
Yeah.
I don't really have an opinion. I don't really mind that. I guess it's cool. That's pretty much it.
Eric?
Why didn't they just get a girl pig? Well, first off, I would never want a pig as my best friend. How do you paint a pig's nails is question number 2. And question number 3, why didn't Sugar Bear just get her a girl pig? If that's what she wanted, why go through all the effort of finding a pig?
I think that it's absolutely adorable that he's a boy pig and his name's Glitzy because I think it makes him stand out. And to be honest with you, I never thought about painting Hey Hey's nails, but I would have totally painted the shit out of his nails.
Would you ever hold him down to do it? He wouldn't let you.
The squealing and him acting crazy,
Oh,
I don't
man.
know. I don't know about that. I really don't. So let's get into them trying to put the playpen together for Glitzy the pig.
What are you trying to figure out what goes where?
Hold on, let me do this.
No.
Y'all don't know nothing about my pig. My pig gonna be sleeping on the floor for it's up to y'all. And when we tried to put the plaque and play together, it was difficult.
It was an epic fail.
What did you think about that?
Wow. I said wow 3 times when it was happening. And the whole time I'm trying to give them instruction because it's like the simplest thing in the world, but it seemed really complicated. I've never seen that look so complicated, but I was shocked. That was
Yeah. So
yeah.
for me, like, hold on a minute. June, you have how many kids? How many kids does she have?
At this
4,
point,
5?
4?
4?
4?
Okay.
Yeah.
How and and
5?
Alana at this point in time is so young, so it wasn't that long ago that you're putting a playpen together. Like, what in the hell is so hard about putting a playpen together? I didn't understand that whole thing, but what about you, Delilah? What did you think about Glitzy getting a playpen? Do you think that was a good idea for Glitzy the pig?
I think it would have, like, you know what? I think that's a really good idea to get a playpen for him, but maybe it should be like, I don't really know. There should be a place where you can go to the bathroom, so there should be a place where he could actually have fun. I mean, I don't really know about the small playpen for an actual pig, you know?
I won't be
Yeah.
small long. Yeah.
Amelia, what did you think about the pig playpen? The pig playpen.
I guess it was fine. Plus, I would love that as a kid, and you didn't get me one.
Actually, you had
Okay.
3.
Well, you did have a playpen, and
Yeah, but I wanted pink.
you wanted the pink ones.
No. We trapped you in it all the time. Trust me, you spent time there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
I don't know. I don't know about the playpen because, like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's not a good idea for a pig. I guess if you're gonna have it inside, our pig, we didn't have it inside and we got it in the summer, but the where it ended up going, she keeps it inside, but it's like a built-in enclosure. I don't know. I just couldn't have a pig in the inside of my house in a playpen. I feel like it would stink. I just feel like it's too much.
yeah, I don't know about that.
But
got a question.
anyways,
I got a question. What do you my question, my turn this time, because I gotta know. She does this thing. Honey Boo Boo does this thing with her belly. She was like when there's something she really wants to say, she makes the tummy talk, and I laugh every single time because it's funny to me. She does a lot of little weird things, but that's a quirky little weird thing. So what do you think about her talking with her stomach?
um, I don't know. It's funny, right? It's funny, but I feel like that goes into the farting, the burping, and all that good stuff. Like, I don't know. Amelia, she gets away with doing all that stuff because that's just who she is naturally, and I can't stop it. But like Delilah and Alana, I've never let them do that kind of stuff. I try not to let Amelia do that. I just feel like it's not very ladylike. Oh, Delilah, what do you think about her talking with her stomach?
I think I don't really care, actually. I
You don't
think
care?
I really don't. I
Would
think
you
How come
do
you
it?
don't how come you don't
Yes.
talk with your stomach?
I don't know. I guess my stomach doesn't have a mouth.
A very much personality.
Mom's does.
Amelia, what do you think about talking with the belly?
I think you should, because your belly definitely has a mouth.
Oh,
Mom.
okay. What do
Dad
you think
does
about?
too.
I do
Delilah
not.
does, except for mine, because I'm not a big back.
Do you think it's
Wow.
funny with her talking with her belly?
It's not ladylike.
Oh, so you wouldn't do it?
I wouldn't.
Oh,
But I didn't
okay.
when I was a kid.
Okay, but seriously, the 2 of you, let's be real. The 2 of you have so many quirks between the 2 of you that you share. It's like its own language sometimes. We hear you laughing from the other room and we have no clue what the hell you're laughing about or how it makes any damn sense at all. So what are some of those little quirks between the 2 of you? Because that shit's weird sometimes, dude. Seriously.
One time, I had this thinking about me having a favorite bat, and Joshua taking it and running down the stairs, and I'm chasing after him because he's gonna eat the bat. So he ate the bat, and then I was like, "Why'd you do that?" And he said, "'Cause it's tasty."
That's weird.
That was
That's
a
weird.
dream?
That's weird
Yes.
stuff.
Oh,
That's weird stuff.
like an actual flying bat?
Yes,
He
Yeah,
ate
it
it.
was a baby one.
I'm thinking more about the giggle language that the two of you have. Somehow you communicate through these repeated giggle laughs that are hysterical to the two of you.
I don't know. Every time we
Well,
look at
you're
each other,
Lou.
what?
You're Lou.
You're Lou.
You're Lou.
Okay.
Don't call me Lou. You're the Lou.
Dalilah, what did you think about the etiquette lessons, teaching them how to be women?
You're going to grab the napkin at the top left side. All right? Very good.
Right
We're going
here?
to take it and put it on my... You're not going to open it up. You're going to watch Mrs. Hickey. We're not going to make a big deal over the napkin. Let's put our napkins on our lap. We never take them above, and we certainly don't do anything to our nose. Okay, now.
Personally, that was really dumb. I mean, she didn't even teach them anything. The only thing that she taught them was to use table bears, and they didn't even do it. And she saw them not doing it. She just
Your
left.
story.
But
Ameliya? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Dalilah.
but if our family did that, I think it would be a mess. With Alana's personality and Amelia's personality, and especially Eric, I think it would be so messy.
Ameliya Rose, what did you think about the teacher coming in to teach etiquette?
That was stupid.
We talked about it earlier, and you were very irritated about one thing in particular, and you were upset about the whole elbows on the table. Do you want to explain why?
How are you supposed to eat? Put your head in the food? You want to eat like a pig?
So, what if we hired a teacher to come in and teach you etiquette?
Teach me nothing.
You wouldn't do it?
They wouldn't teach me anything. Sure, I would listen to it, but I wouldn't do it. Like,
You wouldn't do it? You're not interested?
Well, let me tell you something. If you're going to do pageants in the future, you're going to learn some etiquette.
why can't I do pageants right now?
Well,
you
I mean,
can't.
that's something that we're talking about, but that's something that has to be taught when you're doing that kind of stuff. So you would have to be open to learning how to do that. I mean, earlier we're laying on the floor and you're sitting on my back and you farted on me. You think it's funny. I think it's gross.
It wouldn't
The
be a good
etiquette-
idea to do that
The
during a
etiquette
pageant.
teacher,
I said, excuse me.
the etiquette teacher would have shit herself, literally. I don't know what somebody would do if they came in to teach you etiquette.
He'll run
Okay.
away because I don't like them.
Listen, speaking of farting, why is Mama June so gassy? She's burping with every personal interview. Even in the intro that I noticed, she's farting in the intro, whether it's for show or not. She seems like she's always just releasing gas every which way you go. I mean, what do you think about that?
I think she needs etiquette lessons. I
noticed
really
she
do.
wasn't there at the etiquette lesson.
Why do you think she's so gassy, Dalilah? So much
I don't
burping
know.
and
Maybe she just does it to be funny, or I honestly don't know. Like, why would I know that?
why do you think, Ameliya? What do you think's making Mama June so burpy and farty?
Because she eats too much.
And honestly, like in the next scene, when the girls are at this etiquette lesson and they're blowing their nose on this lady's napkins, and they're talking about if they have to go poop, what do you do? Like, who thinks of that stuff when teachers there to try to teach you to be nicer and more normal?
Who
Somebody
I
would?
don't
that-
understand.
Somebody that wasn't ever taught any etiquette. I mean, take Ameliya, for instance, versus the other children that we have. Even though, I mean, I can't say that they weren't taught etiquette because we try with Ameliya. It's just naturally not there for her.
Mm-mm. Nope.
If Ameliya has to burp, it's happening. If Ameliya has to fart, it's happening. We all know this.
There's no.
And she thinks it's funny.
She says, excuse me, and she apologizes afterwards, and that's enough in her mind. It's enough.
So, let's dive in to the next scene of Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. And it's the the local food auction, grocery auction.
We come here every week on Fridays, and they auction off household goods and food. You can find some pretty good deals that can be like half off than what you would normally buy like at a store. I'm actually looking for baby items like for Anna, and maybe possibly find something for Glitzy, and maybe something here and there that we can make a pageant prop out of.
I get the intent. The family goes to the auction. They're trying to save money on their grocery bill because the money that they need to save, they need to use for a pageant dress. So I get it because groceries are expensive. I've heard of an auction of overstocked items, you know, people that coupon and all that good stuff. You have a bunch of crap and you deliver it to the auction. But to go to a food auction and buy bundles of junk food and just crap that you normally wouldn't get just because it's at an auction, you buy a bunch of it, seems counterproductive to me. So I don't really understand it.
I mean, if that was the case, getting things for half off and you're needing to save money because pageants are so expensive, I get all that. And also this whole thing about her diet and all that, but all I seen was cookies, cakes, chips, shit like that. I guess I didn't understand the whole thing. Dalilah, what did you think about the grocery auction?
That was really weird. Who auctions are nowadays? Honestly. Could you imagine going grocery shopping and sitting in a chair and auctioning for food?
Amelia? Would you do an auction for groceries with me or no?
No, I would go to the store and I would buy snacks.
You like going to the store. So you guys didn't like the auction. It's not that I didn't like it. It's just, it was new to me.
It's weird.
To me, I guess I feel like for the whole auction thing, for people to be auction off groceries, I feel like there's a reason. Like, was it outdated? Damaged? Where's this shit coming from? I don't know.
Did somebody rob an Aldi's truck and has a bunch of extra? Yeah, I got the same impression. Like, where did you get this stuff?
Yeah, like,
But honestly, think about all the things that we are trying to think about to save money on our grocery bill. We have a lot of kids. We have a lot of people in our house. So, like, all the things you do, think about it. Like, tell them all the things you're doing.
I'm always wanting to, there is nothing that I do. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, there is nothing that I do to save money because you don't allow it. So I've wanted to. I've wanted to clip coupons. I've wanted to learn how to do the whole couponing, be the whole couponing mom. I've tried to do the store brand foods and things like that, but you don't let me do that. You refuse to let me do that. You tell me that there's no point because it's not too much money off. You don't want store brands. I mean, why don't we try to do that kind of stuff?
It's a lot of effort, first of all. I'd take Amelia's approach, and if I wanted some snacks, and I'm not convinced when they went to these auctions they saved any money either. So I'm with Amelia. When I want something, I'm just gonna go to the store and buy it. And if I pay a little bit more, it's the convenience that I'm paying for. It's not necessarily the brand name. It's just the convenience. And if I have the means to do it, I'm gonna eat up all the convenience. Period. I'm just not gonna go to an auction to look for a deal. I'm not saving a nickel, and I'm not gonna step over $1 to save a dime. I just refuse to do it.
What about you, Dalilah? Would you be okay with maybe doing off-brand snacks?
No. No, actually, not at all.
Why?
That's cheap. They're gross. I've already actually had to live through that. So I'm not doing that again. But
When did you have to ever in your whole life live through that? At your dad's? Oh. Sorry.
we had a cookie like box. It was named Cookie.
Okay.
Very straight to the
Amelia?
point, right?
Would you be okay with store brand snacks instead of name brand?
It's cheap,
Yes.
so no.
Nothing cheap for Amelia.
You already knew where that was going, right?
All right.
You knew.
So, why don't we move into the next scene where Anna's having an ultrasound?
I want to check my belly
You
out.
want to see what's inside your tummy?
Chicken
Look,
nugget.
I don't know. I bet you got some chicken nuggets in there somewhere.
Chicken nuggets in my stomach. I just wanted to eat.
I can relate to this a lot because she's a young mom, and I was a young mom.
Honestly, I was just happy that they paid for the 3D ultrasound because you got to see like the baby's face a little bit. But personally, I didn't think that that girl, the way she was walking and being dramatic, like she was so huge, I didn't think that she was big enough to have like a 3D, like to see the baby. I didn't gather that she was that far along. This was my take on it.
Dalilah, what'd you think about that scene? What stood out to you?
It stood out to me that Alana, she said, is that her name? Alana?
Yep, the baby, the little one.
Yeah, she tried to get an ultrasound too.
Yeah.
And it was gonna be chicken nuggets in her stomach and all that.
Did you think that part was cute?
Yeah, I thought that part was really funny.
Ameliya Rose, what did you think about that scene?
Well, I'll do it.
You would get an ultrasound?
Yeah, but
What would be in your
only
belly?
if it was expensive.
What would be in your belly?
Probably acid, a burger, a Lunchable.
Well, Honey Boo Boo was looking for chicken nuggets in her belly, and I can tell you today, your belly would be full of Dippin' Dots and turds at the rate
So,
that you're going.
in that scene, Alana is asked where babies come from. So I'm curious, Ameliya, how do you think babies are made?
When a mom and a dad kiss, boom goes the baby in your stomach.
Okay. Where
Wow.
does the baby actually come from? Where did you come from?
Your belly.
And how did that happen?
You cut me. The doctors cut me out of your belly.
What about Bubba? How was he born?
He was shitting out in the toilet.
Man.
So,
Oh, wow.
I was just curious of your take on the whole baby thing. I mean, I know, Dalilah, I know that you're a little more, a little more than that, but I just was curious of where Amelia's head was at on where babies come from. When I saw that, I've been holding it in this whole time to ask her thoughts on that. So what did you think about the whole biscuit, them calling, it a biscuit?
I
What
guess
did you think about that, Ameliya? What do you call it? A cuckoo. All right, Dalilah, what did you think about Lana's whole take on where babies come from? Did you think that was cute?
Yeah, it actually reminded me of Amelia a lot. And I think they relate a lot.
Yes, I know. It definitely reminded me of Ameliya, and I could not wait to ask her.
You know
So
what I thought was odd about the whole ultrasound scene is I didn't realize that June had her first baby at such a young age, and then she said she had 2 kids by 17. I didn't realize that she was I thought she was a little older than that. So, like, I know you had a unique situation with having the 2 older ones at a very young age, so why don't you tell them, about that
yeah,
whole deal?
so that's what I was thinking about that too, where I see so much similarities. I see so many different things, but so many similarities with our families. Like I said about, wanting to ask Ameliya where babies come from because her and Alana are so similar in so many ways. But then hearing that with June, like sometimes I find myself being appalled by some of the things that the family do and the things that they say. But then we are so similar like that. I had 2 kids at a young age. I had Joshua, and then Alana I'm pregnant with before her dad's high school graduation. I didn't get to graduate. Because I was on my 2nd kid by the time I would have been a senior, but their dad graduated. So I definitely can relate to that. I was 19 with two babies in diapers.
I think the dynamic is interesting that June had her first baby at 15 and her daughter's doing exactly the same thing. Like that was intriguing to me just to see the whole situation. And then it never really asked what Sugar Bear thought about any of that. He's kind of hands off for the episodes, which is hopefully it changes for me in the future. That's what I'm going to be
Yeah, I was
looking
gonna say
for.
that. I'm
Yeah.
hoping to see a lot more out of him. He
Yeah.
doesn't really say too much or have
No.
much of an opinion. To me, it seems like the girls kind of overpower that whole thing. But again, there's a similarity there because if we're being honest, all the girls in this house, we run shit around here too. So, yeah.
So you think. Just because you outnumber us does not mean that you run anything. We let you have your opinion so you guys feel large. But really, you know who gets things done. They all know. But honestly,
Yeah.
here's what I want to know, girls. What is your overall reaction and how would you rate this episode? I mean, I know Dalilah, you didn't really watch number 1, but what do you think about it? What's your rating of it?
Well, you fool. I think that it was pretty good. I enjoyed the episode. I would rate it like an 8 out of 10. It was really fun to watch and really entertaining.
What do you think,
Amelia?
Amelia?
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10? Did you even like it?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit? You just liked the pig part, right? That was it for you?
To me, I feel like it was, even though they're the same time frame between 1 and 2, I feel like this one was, to me, I just feel like it was so short. Like,
To
I
me,
feel like,
there's... Yeah, I agree. It was a little short.
I just feel like so much more could have happened. Like, I feel like they could have shown so much more with the etiquette stuff, or they could have gotten into it so much more. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like that could have went so far. I just feel like it went so fast.
Honestly, I would have liked to hear a little bit more from Anna about the baby and the circumstances as we're talking about getting near enough to have that baby soon. I'd have liked to hear a little bit more about that. But I agree, the first episode was a little more intriguing with the pageant work and more of Alana's personality showing. This getting into their normal life seemed a little slow. You know what I did pick up and I did notice in the episode is I never realized how close they live to railroad tracks. Like, that's scary. That is terrifying how close they live to the railroad. Did you notice that?
I did, and I'm glad that you brought that up because that is insane and it's very, very, very scary to me. I would be terrified.
Can you
I
imagine
would
how
be,
loud at all hours of the night that is?
for me, I sleep like a rock. So, I really wouldn't give a shit about the noise, but for me, I would just be scared living that close because wow. Your kids, out playing and being that close to a railroad tracks or, anything could happen if a car got hit on the track and your house is that close. It's just scary. All right, you guys, be sure to come back next time when we discuss season 1, episode 3 of TLC's Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. She oohed herself.
Make sure to like and subscribe. You guys.
What about commenting?
Amelia.
Can you comment too?
Yeah, and comment, I guess.
What if they have a really important question? Should they comment that question?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna answer it.
No one said you were. You just got to encourage them to comment and like and follow and subscribe.
Okay.